So this particular video is for all the MBA aspirants out there. So many people would be out there aiming for a top tier B school in the country and is right now confused because some of them would be having some admits which will be coming under the top 50, top 30. So today in this video, we are going to discuss as to what you want to do at this moment of time, whether to repeat for GAT or continue what you are doing right now. So again, let's dive in. Now, let's categorize the people who are under consideration right now in a different groups. So the first group would be people who are freshers, that is the people or students that are in their final year of graduation and just had written CAT, maybe with a good amount of preparation or maybe just casually. So this is the first category of students. And the second category of students are people who are working right now, having some amount of work experience behind their back, and had written CAT last year, didn't turn out to be very well and deciding to go for a tier 1 college. That's the second category of students. And the next category of students is that they have a decent school right now, but they are in the confusion as to whether they want to pursue MBA in that particular college or they want to aim for tier 1 college. So these are the three categories that this video gonna discuss. Now, for the first and second category of students, the only thing that I want to tell you guys is that, are you ready for an MBA? Are you really aware of what MBA is? What the things that are MBA offering after your graduation? Whether you want to pursue that particular track for a long period of time in your life? And if you're okay with it, the only thing that I want to say to the category 1 and category 2 guys is to go for it. Go for it and prepare for your MBA right now. If CAT doesn't work out with, that's not the end. If CAT is not working for you, maybe SAT will, or maybe IIFT will, maybe SNAP will. So you have to put in your effort, you have to prepare well again and go for it. Okay, now comes the big part. You're having a quality B school in your hand. Maybe it's a tier 2, maybe it's a tier 3, and you're wishing that you want to go for a tier 1 B school this time around. So in this particular category, I want you guys to think of your position right. Students in their final year and maybe they got a tier 2 college. They are freshers. They have this energy to repeat 1 year. So for you guys, the best option is to repeat. This is my personal opinion. You have to weigh things, and the things that would be coming in terms of the amount of marks given for a particular amount of work case, that would be negligible if you score very well in your CAT exam. So this is my personal opinion to how you guys should go about it. Now coming to the second category of people, this will be the category where most of the people who are currently watching would be in. So for all these kind of people out there, I want you guys to go through a detailed step process, and at the end of this process, I think you would be able to decide upon what to choose right now. So step 1, analyze the possibilities that you have right now. So in this, you have to have an understanding about your particular profile, how appealing your profile is. That will be ranging from your ACATS, 10th, 12th and graduation marks, the work experience that you have right now, the extracurricular activities and the things that set you apart from the rest of the crowd, the things that you have done over the school, college and everything, which is coming under the extracurriculars, and the academic achievements that you have got, if you have completed any professional qualifications, all these come under the profile, MBA profile that you're having. So you have to first analyze your profile compared to the other people out there. The second part of analyzing is that you have to analyze the college that you currently have, the options that you currently have. And the third category, your vision for the future, where you want to see yourself after 10 years. This is kind of a random interview question, but you have to think that. And this should be honestly coming from your heart, rather than just saying anything like in your casual interviews. You have to be sure whether what you want to do. Do you want to become an entrepreneur, or do you want to see yourself in a starting salary of around 30 lakhs right after graduation? So you want to picture yourself, you want to become an investment banker, maybe it's kind of the roles that you aspire to be. So you have to decide about that. So after these three analysis, you can find out whether to drop on your own. Now let's speak more detailed about these three sections. Now first, if you are coming under a decent academic profile, decent MBA profile as per se, if you are having an 888 all round your academics, or maybe even 887, you're also good to go. You have a decent profile. You have done so much things in your extracurriculars. For people who's having a decent profile, their premise is very well set, so you guys can go. But if a person is having not that much of a great profile, say a 6.65 in ACADS, so that's not a very much high appealing profile. So you want to decide upon whether you want to go for it or not, but only comparing the next thing which I have told you. Are you willing to put in that effort to crack CAT? If you're willing to put in that effort, and if you're working hard to get a 2 or 3 percentile more than the people who are having a great academic profile, then you can also match that particular crowd as well. And if you're ready for it, you can go for it. Now coming under section 2, you have to know your current scenario. You're working in a firm with around 15 LPA right now, and you're now admitted to a B school which is having an average salary of 16 lakhs. So by the end of 2 years, you're coming back to where you were already in. So this doesn't make sense, right? So in that particular scenario, you have to aim for higher roles, because as of now, you'll be having a great work profile, great salary. So if you want to do an MBA, you should do from a tier 1 college. That's what my particular opinion is. And if you're having a normal work ex right now, or maybe a fresher, and have an average salary of maybe 12, maybe 15, or maybe 20 right now, the B school that you have converted, it's your personal choice. If you want to work in that particular salary bracket right after graduation, if you're ready, then go for it. Otherwise, you have to prepare for a great college next time around. Comparing the current scenario, is it profitable for you after 2 years with the current offer letter that you have? That is what you have to analyze here. Now coming under the third section, after thinking thoroughly about your future, you'll be coming under maybe tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3 bracket. Automatically you will come into that bracket. So if you want a great salary or a great role, maybe let's leave the salary behind. If you are dreaming to get into an MBB consulting firm, you should be getting into a tier 1 B school, because otherwise MBB won't be coming into a campus for hiring. Or you want to get into Microsoft, you want to get into Google, you want to get into a senior investment banking role. So all these kind of things you are aspiring to do in your future. So if you want that opportunities, you want to get into a tier 1 B school. Otherwise, if you are okay with a decent profile, if your priority is to get a job as soon as you can after a post graduation, then a decent B school, tier 2 B school will do. Again, it's kind of a personal call, but yeah, I'm doing this categorization for you guys to streamline all these things and to come upon a particular decision. So that's what I'm doing right now. And after all these things, if you're still unable to get into a particular decision, you can always have a chat with me. I'll be posting my links to my LinkedIn and as well as my Instagram in the description box. You can always contact me. We'll have a chat about it. It's again your personal opinion, but we can have a little chat about it. So all the best for everyone out there, and do consider subscribing to my channel, liking this and sharing this video to your friends. And yeah, let's see you in the next video. It's bye from Sunil here. Bye bye, take care.